pollito
Testing,
asado
testing,
o
testing.
pollito mojado.
Can you hear me?
Eres check, 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 check.
Can you hear me?
Very good, very
Yeah.
good. Aquí estamos. All right. Rusty, what's up with you? Can I help? Always gotta be here, huh? Oh God. Does it show her? It's all right. Maybe back that thing up tiny bit. Or what do you think? She wants to be part of the party, bro. Oh, Frosty. So are we recording yet? Nice. Damn, I just asked if we're recording, and my bro said I'm done actually. No, anyways.
I have my day. It's already like 9.
So this is gonna be episode 2, CorralTalks. We got Frosty here already. This is one of my good friends. Now I want to say we know each other for over a decade. Time flies by. This is my friend Robert.
Hello, Roberto Sanchez.
But lately something I've been thinking about a lot is what is it that drives us as people out of bed every day? That's kind of something that I wanted to just bring up today because, a lot of people, got to go to their job and that's what really they have to do. But anyway, I think for me, I struggled in the past, really even wanting to get up and go to work and things like that. Right when I started to focusing on myself, focusing on my health is when I feel like I found something to really drive me out of bed every day. But anyway, long story short, Robert's on here with me today, and yeah.
That's a really good topic because, I mean, something that's always motivated me ever since I was young to get out of bed is, at first it was, like staying fit. Like I would work out with my grandpa when I was younger and I was like still in middle school. So I'd like the feeling of like trying something new and staying active. And then like as I grew up, I went through like middle school and then high school. Like I did it to like get out of the house. I didn't like staying at home. There was always a lot of tension. So, I like looked for after school activities, to stay active, like meet people, just do things. And then college also motivated me too because it's like I didn't want to, I still had that same mentality, like I don't want to stay at home. I don't want to, like just be there bottled up. And then now that I'm older and I'm working, it's like like something else like motivated me too, like I think religion took like a big play in it too, like it helped establish like values in my life. And then now like I have like more of a purpose than I did before. So like, building up, like my career is one of them, like working towards the future to like make a family, and just like to have a good time with the people around me, friends, coworkers, whoever's around. So that definitely motivates me.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, and I known you for a long time, man. So I know it's been a journey. You have to really go through tough times in life to really get to a good place. But that's literally what I'm talking about, man. You have to really kind of build those habits yourself and enjoy your time by yourself. Kind of be happy with yourself. That way you can find something that really drives you out of bed. And I can see that, man. Nowadays, you just seem so motivated, man. And I know you for a long time, so I know, like, you've always been in like, sports. You've always been an active person, But lately, you've just been, dropping weight. You're working on getting shredded. So it's nice seeing it, man. Yeah.
Almost there. I'm already like 30 pounds down after so much bulking. And
right?
Like when I came back from Mexico, it's like, you know what? Like I knew like in my mind, like, oh, I could get shredded right away, and start doing like cardio and get my abs like nice and fit. But I was like, I don't want that. I want to gain like muscle. I want to be bulkier, And then after that, I was like, I got to the point where my body just didn't feel healthy. And so I was like, I got to quit this. I got to cut. So, I'm getting there slowly, but almost there.
Yeah, now, man. And just the habits you build, like I seen you've been cooking it up, you've been consistent with the gym. So like those are the habits that really help you drive through your day,
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, man. So you
And
trying to
then-
get whooped on this Mancala or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Damn.
You got the
Alright.
rules down?
All right, Frosty, back up.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to like look at them again.
I think I got an idea how we go. You can go first.
All
Let's
right,
just go
I'll
for
go
it.
first then.
All right, so what we're about to learn today.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, snaps. Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Did we kind of start wherever you want? Is that
No, you start on your end.
on my
So-
side,
so
but
these are
anywhere on
yours.
my side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I see how you. This is kind of like you have to have technique too, huh?
Yeah. And then you go
And then
again.
I can
'cause
go
you made it
again.
in there.
Oh, I see. I see how it works. So
Yeah.
like, basically, I kind of want to keep it on my side. No, I want to keep it. Oh, I already got there.
No,
my-
yeah, because if you go
oh,
this way, it'll like, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, maybe actually, I do kind of. Oh.
Oh, there you go. See?
I don't know what
That's
just
more like
happened.
it.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's because I threw
Oh.
one in there, so you had an extra one to throw.
Oh, okay, cool. That's why I'm like, let me
Yeah.
stay on my side because that one might help you out somehow. Damn, there's too many on each slot, bro. There's like,
Dang.
they're overloaded.
All right. Now I gotta think this through.
He thinks he can think through it, man. Nah, against me,
Yeah,
my
but
boy.
it's tricky because I can't touch them to know how much are in there.
Yeah, that's the cool part about it, though.
Yeah,
Oh, you
take-
can start
I'll
on
take
my
it.
side too.
I
thought
can,
you
can
said.
I?
I don't know. You're the one that said I
Swear.
can't start on your side, bro.
Well,
Damn.
starting.
Oh, starting,
Yeah.
looking ass
Well,
boy.
retake it. Well, let me see. Reread
Ah,
it.
no, get that
Just-
shit.
just go with
Cheating
it,
ass
dude.
boy.
Yeah, let's go.
Ah.
I just
Yeah,
can't throw one in yours. Though.
You're going clockwise though, aren't you?
Counterclockwise, right?
Are you going counter?
Yeah.
That's true. You're good. You're good.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm going counter too. So I obviously start over here.
Yeah, here. Let me see this.
Yeah. Okay. So we're kind of. No, I guess it's actually good to just grab these fuckers. All right, here we go.
Oh no, we're good. Yeah, we could start from your end too, from like that end.
Cool, cool. So pretty much you grab where you want.
Yeah.
Cool. So I just went and my last one was right there.
All right, cool. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
All right, let's do. Ooh, this is tricky. All right, let's do 3.
Yeah, this guy's cheating.
1, 2.
Think you're
3.
slick?
Yeah.
There
Just
we
kidding.
go.
Nah, man.
Don't forget about
You just did another one in there?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
What's up?
Don't forget about that chicken.
I'm on fire
Oh.
right now.
Yeah.
Frosties?
Hey, it's good
Oh.
right now, though.
Frosty's chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. Maybe turn it off, bro. Just turn it off because it'll be hot enough to continue to cook right there.
All right, there you go.
It's simmering. Do you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, I think it's hot
It's
enough
like just super low.
for sure.
It's
Just
super low this whole time.
that works. I think it's a good idea. Just take all these little guys right here. Here we go. Una, dos, tres. Damn, I guess
Okay.
that was
okay.
that was awful.
You're loading me up on this side.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
like
come
that.
on.
I like that.
Shit right there.
There we
Bugging.
go.
That's it. That's all you're gonna get today, Frosty. Go, you bugging, girl.
Ooh, I see you. Dang. Let's do this.
Here we go. You know, something about this game here. I haven't had to focus on a game like this for a while. So,
It's gonna take a lot of skill.
1, 2. There you go, bro.
Let's see.
You're donezo.
Yeah, probably am. Let's see. Take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go.
just went, right? So there we go.
Damn, what am I grabbing these for? I think it's okay though. I think I'm actually. Sound
My
good.
turn?
Yup. Damn, cooking, huh?
And I guess I'll throw these in there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. I guess this is probably my best bet for now. One in there. That one's stacked, bro. That one's stacked. I don't know why none of us have grabbed that one.
So just take it now then. Let's see. 1, 2, 4.
Son. Damn, son. Hey,
Hold on,
that was my turn, bro. You just
you
scared
went?
me. I
Wait.
had
Oh, that was your last one? Oh, my bad.
Damn,
My bad,
bro.
my
I'm
bad.
telling you.
Technical.
Technical difficulties looking at this boy. Yeah, go again.
You're still going?
Damn.
Dang, you're on fire right now. I think you're actually
Yeah.
up.
I think I'm just gonna make this. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna dust this for real quick. I'm just kidding.
You just
I'm
might.
not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Ladies, beware of this guy.
Hey,
And,
he don't know what he's talking about.
I got one more, right? Let's see.
Is it your turn?
Yeah, well, I just made the last one.
Persist.
There we
Love this drink. I love this cup. Honestly, it's nice. All right, bro. You ready?
go. Yeah.
This game
I had
over.
lost mine. I don't know where I left mine.
All right, bro. That's why I saw him right now. He thought I didn't see that. And then this will try to sneak one in real quick. Hey,
The
look.
audience is watching. They could be the
Yeah.
judge.
Hey, bro. Calmao.
Who's
Let me
winning?
see.
I think Adrian is.
You winning?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Say what's up, bro.
He's a little gay today.
You got some words for the audience? Hey, yo.
He started sniffing that shit like a dog right now.
Hey,
He
what you
started.
have to say? Tell him.
What do you have to say, Frosty? Hey, Frosty, whoa, you kissing? You're a lover girl today, huh, Frosty?
Oh, she's funny, bro. That's hilarious. She's
So
the,
1, 2. You guys are pretty much tied. You guys
Pretty
are even.
much.
yeah.
Alright.
Later, bro.
Right, bro.
I'm back.
All right. Let's get it.
Do this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. That's good. It's good for me. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You know, I should just like ruin all those little petty techniques that you're just like throwing one by one in there.
I mean, they work, but
Yeah.
not right now. Because technically, I think I'm best doing this one right here. There we go. You're kind of stuck, too.
Yeah. Let's see.
We got to wake up, bro.
Let's do this.
Yawning and shit.
I know. I mean, but it's not like it's morning, so you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have an
yeah.
Excuse.
Got to use the brain real quick.
Yeah.
What are you sniffing, Frosty? All right.
So hungry.
Is it you?
It's your turn.
Oh, my fault. I was
Yeah,
waiting
it's
for
all
you to go. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's just keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. What the fuck?
What is a 3-point game right here? Look at 1, 2, 3.
no, I just dropped that one right there. That's you. That's hilarious. At this point, we're cooked.
Yeah.
No, this is a cool game, honestly. I think I bought this, and this is the first time I ever used it.
Yeah.
So, and it's actually pretty fun. So
this is the occasion.
it's my turn, right? This is the
Yeah.
occasion right here. Yep. Just because I had to show him how to play and how it gets done.
Go ahead. I used to play this when I was little, like with my siblings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh yeah, like with Robert. I mean Ramon and them or what?
No,
Ramon
with my
and Troy?
sister.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
cool,
with my
cool.
sister. I think I used to play with my mom too.
Yeah. I remember I used to be at your house all the time, and your mom be like, "You don't got no house or what?"
She's like that.
Yeah, but she
really
got that tough
friendly,
love.
bro. She is super friendly with company.
Super tough love.
Yeah, tough love. That's all I
Yeah.
grew up on.
There you go, bro. I guess we're about to find out. There you go. Let's see.
This game.
It's ready to find out. Let's see how many we got. What's up? We got someone right here coming inside the house making all kinds of noise.
Alright, yeah, peace out.
Peace out.
28, I counted.
Damn, you dusted me,
Damn,
bro. I
what'd
got
you get?
20, bro.
How many did you get?
20.
Dang. Nah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely won that
Nice game, nice game.
one.
That
GG.
was cool.
GG.
But yeah, man, you know, it's crazy how time flies. And, you know, I didn't really know you too well, like, growing up, bro. You know, I think I was just more closer to your brothers. But, you know, I know life's been a tough journey for both of us.
Yeah,
And,
it has. I mean, but I'm glad things are working out now. You know, like
Yeah.
we have a lot of mutual things in common. you
Right.
know. So
Yeah,
that's
man.
that's like always super good. Like whether it's like food, working out, we even working like in the same industry too. So I mean, that's like super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, man. I didn't really have you share about yourself that much, but, you know, me and Robert both work in the banking industry. We both enjoy helping people kind of be successful. So that's kind of why I feel like God put us together here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think it's just good to have people around you who are into positive habits. You know. And honestly, I'm a big believer in that. Like everybody should kind of surround themselves with people who are doing positive things. And you know, not everybody's perfect, but
Yeah, I second that. Like, I truly believe whoever you surround yourself with will definitely play an impact in your life. You know, whether it's something small or petty, like, you know, just like a classroom or like even just a couple minutes out of your day, it'll still play a role in what you are and who you do. So,
yeah,
I mean, something I learned in life is to like not take your company too lightly. You know, like I always take them serious, you know, regardless of who they are.
exactly. Don't take your company too lightly. I really like that. That's so true because we are who we are surrounded with. Like that's who we become. Like, hey, oh, oh Frosty wants some water. All right. I need to provide my child with some water to drink. Just leave the door open for her. She's got her water. But yeah, man, you know, that kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. Just if you're surrounded by the right people and you feel like positive influences in your life, I feel like that helps you wake up and get out of bed and drive, have a more of a drive in life. Because I feel like, man, most people, like I myself, have been through it, and I just don't enjoy going to work, and you use your breaks to kind of escape from work. People mostly use their phones, for example, and that 15-minute break is what they look forward to. I've been there, and I think what I believe is that we can all get out of that if that's the case for people, you know.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
definitely.
I'm sure.
I don't know if I told you this, but I've actually lived by I live with my parents. I live like with my mom and then with my dad, like, cause they're split. And then, like, I've gone to a point where I live by myself. I lived with my grandma, and then now I have you guys as roommates. And it's definitely better to have good people that like surround you and support you. I mean, I know family supports you, but there's limits on it because they don't always see eye to eye. So it's better to get that group of people that really does support your values and your goals, and it does make your day go by way better. You know, it gives you some, like you said, something to look forward to. You know, whether it's like coming home or even going to work. So definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you said it. You put it together. Just that's exactly what I'm trying to say. And life is challenging, man. We still have challenging days every day. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's hard to look forward to days sometimes when you don't see changes right away. But I think patience and discipline, consistency, like having those things, and consistently just being disciplined, and not trying to rush results, in life. Because we all want results in life, but we don't all want to work for it. And it's hard sometimes to get into the mindset where you want to wake up and work hard because you're not happy with your job. And I think now it's like our generation is the one who can really change that. You know what I mean? Because we're in the time where we're growing up with like a lot of influencers on the internet, or you can kind of make your own living now if you decide to really go for it. It's not as challenging as maybe it was before, like internet or social media. Or like you can leave your job if you're not happy there. Other companies will be probably happy to take you. You just have to bring and show the value you bring. Like, don't get stuck in one job. And like people, for example, stay there and retire, but for decades maybe they weren't happy.
Yeah, it's true. Especially with technology evolving, like it's so much easier to communicate with people. It's so much easier to find an alternative to something that you're facing. Just because you got the internet, you can look up something, you can find a group of people that are into what you're into, and it's like you don't have to go another state, you don't have to go to another country. They're like right there, like in your neighborhood or like a couple miles away. So it's like super convenient. And same thing goes with the job, like any job will hire you if you meet the requirements and you're willing to do it. They'll take you up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Just to elaborate on it, you have to just kind of really make yourself stand out. Sometimes it is competitive nowadays, but yeah, like if they see your good potential, they will hire you. And it can be challenging nowadays because like sometimes if you don't have good connections at a company, it's hard to get a job. But you never like give up. That's the thing. If you really want a job that will make you happy, you should just continue to try to get it and work for it. Learn how you can become better to have the skills are needed, or the requirements for that position, or whatever it is. I feel like we're at like whatever you want to do is at the tip of your fingers nowadays, and it might be hard to, like, starting off is the hardest part on doing things, but like I want people to feel the drive, and I want people to be just have the drive, have more of a satisfying day in life, like daily life.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hard to kind of get there if you like if it's been like a constant thing in your family, for example, and maybe for generations the parents tell you what they want you to do, and you kind of have to follow what your family tells you sometimes. Or like you don't have someone to look up to. I know I've definitely dealt with that. You don't have someone. I've had older brothers, but like sometimes that father figure, like even for women and men, I feel like having that strong father figure can really make a big change in people's life. Like strong family father who kept the family together, that's really rare, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Especially us, like we grew up on the west side of Phoenix, so it's like it's always ghetto. Like there's always like
hey,
there's like right? I know we can't lie. There's always like a shootout somewhere, or like cars going all loud, super loud, robberies. Like you hear deaths like all over the area. It's like it's really bad. It doesn't carry a good reputation, and like that's us already living in a community like that, like I mean, it's even harder to be successful coming in from a community that's the west side of Phoenix.
Yeah, like if you're too focused sometimes, and you're right, honestly, because it's unfortunate that young people have to go through that when they don't have their parents around and they're in those neighborhoods, you know? Like sometimes that's when it's hard for them to decide to go through the right route. And I thank God, like, cause if I wanted to, I could have chosen the bad route in life. But thank God I tend to learn from people's mistakes and my own. And that's something I want to share with people. Like, you make a mistake, try not to make it again. Learn from it. You know, I think that's a big thing for growth. But for the most part, like, growing up in a bad neighborhood can really hurt you if you're focused on what's on the news too much too. I think it's like it's bad and good, but I've learned to zone out of life and everything that's going on and focus on what I want to get done. Like, honestly, for me, it's like I have to be in the gym and I have to work out, you know, at least 5 days a week for me to fully be able to have a clear head and enjoy my time.
Yeah, I think to like add on to that, it's like it's not good to be immorally attached to things. Like, yeah, you can watch the news, yeah, you can be part of things that are going outside of like your own bubble, but like don't take it to the point where you're immorally attached to those things and it causes you to go down the wrong way or think the wrong way about certain things. So I mean, take everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. Yeah. I like that. That's everything in moderation, because for the most part, man, you know, even working out too much, even like not resting enough, like literally everything has to be in moderation, because I've overtrained before and I was just sore all the time. Don't get me wrong.
No recovery.
Like I'm still sore a lot of times, almost like obviously after the next day after you're working out, you get sore. But like my arms are always hurting. I don't think I was sleeping good enough. You know, I was working too much, and I kind of like realized like it's better to slow down and focus on one task at a time, because I try to do too many things at once. But we can all get there. It happens, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no, man. You know, it's good that, for example, like you've been able to get out of bad eating habits. You know, we can all get out of those things. So like
stop eating. A recommendation for all you guys out there: stop eating out like McDonald's, Jack in the Box. Like I used to do it like 3-4 times a week just because I didn't like coming home to my grandma and eating what she had to make, or like it was just like a lot of tension in the house. So it's like I would go out there and just buy something just to like get it off my plate. And then, but yeah, definitely it's worth it to cook your own food and take a healthy eating habit.
That's good.
Lifestyle, and then just keep on going with it and grow it. I mean, you could try new recipes, try new things, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you stick to it.
Yeah, I love that, bro. It's true. And to your point, like those habits will change your life, honestly, because going back to like being around a bad neighborhood and stuff, like you can be around a bad neighborhood where people aren't taking care of themselves and have bad lifestyles, but it's up to you. You can get out of those lifestyles. And one of them is really just eating right, because for the most part, your mind and your brain kind of also relies on your nutrition. Like what you're eating gives you energy, also mentally, because for example, if you just start eating bad all the time, burgers and fries, we've all done it, we all love it, but like you do get that feeling so foggy, in your head.
It definitely does that. Like it just makes your day hazy. I'm like, this is bad, like maybe like once a week have a cheat meal.
Exactly,
but
bro.
Definitely like stay on top of your macros, your calories, fat intake, protein, everything.
I like staying on your macros is a good thing, but it really depends like how serious you are. Because if you're really serious about like your goals and losing weight, building muscle, that's when you're trying to track macros. And like I highly recommend it, because that's how Robert's been able to really get down on his body fat too, and like me as well. Like just going down and having that calorie deficiency can be really effective if you do it right. But yeah, no, going back to building good habits, when you're in a bad environment or you're like around bad bad influences and stuff, like what I think is the best thing to do, and you've done it since I think that this is what helped you when you were growing up, because you stayed in sports, you were active, and like that's the best thing to do, I think, when you're young. Like no one really pushed me to do that on my end, so I didn't really do sports growing up as much as I wish I did. But like I think what I fell in love with was the gym and doing weights, and like I don't think I'll ever stop. But I think for you to become active, if you're not, it's like just there's so many sports. Find something that makes you move, you know what I mean? Because like there's things like even tennis, volleyball, you know, even whatever, cheerleading,
like at EOS, you can just do that.
Wall ball.
Yeah, ball.
Yeah. And like, what is your favorite sport, bro?
I don't know. I don't really have one, but like I guess if I really had to choose growing up, I think like basketball was what I watched the most.
Basketball?
Yeah, basketball. But I'm trying to get into other sports, you know, like be more of a sports junkie to like other ones, like maybe soccer. Like soccer is one that I really want to get into, just because I want to go to see the World Cup next year.
The World Cup?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. You've been to like a game before?
No, I haven't.
No?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I like fights a lot. You know what I really like?
What?
I like Muay Thai.
Muay Thai?
Because I don't know if you've seen those fights, man. They're like, I like Muay Thai, the elbows, the knees, you know, the striking. They get crazy. Like, I think they're the most bloodiest fights, dude. Like, I'm surprised it's not like bigger than it is.
Banned or
maybe that's, I don't know. Like, I'm surprised boxing is bigger.
So with Muay Thai, you can throw. I don't really know about it like that. You can throw like kicks too.
Kicks. It's like similar to kickboxing, but I believe Muay Thai you can throw. Well, you can. You can throw elbows and knees as well.
Yeah.
The thing about our elbows, it's like we're carrying like a knife, dude. Because it's like you don't have to really hit them with it, but you can. It's like a slice, and you can really cut people open. Dang. It's crazy. Dang. And like that's why those fights get so crazy, man.
Worse than UFC.
I mean, that is pretty much part of UFC, because Muay Thai is a lot of people in UFC are trained in Muay Thai, and UFC is mixed martial arts, so they do everything there. You know, I love UFC, man. I haven't really been watching the fights as much lately, you know, just staying so busy. But have you ever looked consider like a training martial arts besides wrestling? No, you did wrestling.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've done. Wrestling. It's like I never really tried anything else, because at one point my senior year before I went to college, I didn't really want to do it, because like just there's like a huge gap between like the very top people and then like everyone else. There's like a huge gap. Like every time you see like a state champion, he's like the guy that's always winning. Like he barely has like throughout his whole like 4 years has anyone that can like give him a good match. So like there's always like a big gap that I noticed, especially for my weight. Like it was so like concentrated, and then it's like I don't want to do that, and then like I didn't want to risk like getting injured like too heavily, so I didn't really want to follow it because of that. And then I think like boxing is probably like the most like physical sport I would consider right now, just to like get in like some like fighting skills.
Oh yeah,
boxing.
You should tell Edson, because he goes to this boxing gym. He'll take you with him, bro.
Yeah,
I think the first class, maybe you can just check it out too. You might not have to obviously pay nothing. So honestly, man, boxing's good too. Or you come to Visionary with me. Just come to Visionary, and maybe one of the trainers can kind of walk you through a little bit of a training. Maybe you can meet Orlando, man. Orlando is a really good boxing trainer. I recommend maybe you give him an opportunity to give you a class, bro, and you can learn a lot with him. He does one-on-ones and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, man. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow for sure. You know, I've been wanting to go out there. I love that gym. But for me, honestly, I really enjoy Muay Thai. And I was training at Sentosa Martial Arts in Avondale. Yeah. And dude, I really love it there. You know, I had the morning classes. They have a Muay Thai morning class. You turned it off or what?
I like pressed the button and it got red. But
it got red?
again. Yeah.
Okay. I think we should look good. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they can hear it outside.
They probably can.
Yeah.
They're like super sensitive, aren't they?
I don't think so, because it really focuses on your voice. But if anything, we'll edit that out. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm gonna keep it fresh, bro. We're not gonna edit anything.
No, it was just raw content.
Gonna be raw, real content, bro. Yeah. We're gonna have the people really join the energy. All right, but maybe that. We're just gonna have to take a quick step away. You good? You need to use the bathroom or anything?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pause it and we'll come back. We'll cut that out. Steve, come on, get over here now. All right, Rusty. Can we help you? Can I help you, girl? You're bugging out. You're bugging out, girl. Back up.
All right, we're back. Is it still recording?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Should be. Let me see, did you check? Tap on it.
Hello? Hello? All right, cool.
All right, we are back. All right, man. Run another one or what? We got
We can
4-inch
do
one.
cards. If
You
you
wanna
want to
do
play cards?
cards?
Unless you want to throw another game back. Up to you.
What do you want to play? Like 20? What did they call it? 21 or what? 20,
Yeah, we can do blackjack.
Is that what it is? 21 is blackjack
Yeah.
pretty much. All right, bro. Yeah, I'll put this aside here. I don't really know how to play blackjack. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Well, I know
we
it's
can
similar.
learn. Pick this up as you go. That way we could hit up the casino. Make some
You know
money.
what?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, man. Casino. I want to go to Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. Like in December, we should definitely try to go out there. Maybe next year in the beginning of the year.
To where? Vegas?
Yeah.
I've been there like twice. 3 times actually. Yeah, like 3
Yeah.
times I've been to Vegas.
I've been there a few times too, but I never been to like Vegas and had a good plan, solid plan of like what I want to do.
Yeah, me
So like we should prepare like
it's
a
like
good.
I've always gone with like someone else like inviting me, and it's like it's to what they want. I'm just like, well, whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
you're not that fun of a planner, so it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I'll follow you and do whatever, you know. But if I want to go, like
Cool.
I want to, you know, plan it to something fun and exciting.
There's some cool stuff out there, man. I don't know how you like those shows that they do like indoors in some buildings, but they're so cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. And there's like some
I
buffets.
remember one time I came out, I was betting in the slots, and I came out, I lost all my money. I lost like my
You should
last
probably
$20.
Clip it if you want.
No, that's fine.
Here,
I
I can-
put
I
it in
can-
like my last $20,
Yeah.
and then I came out, and then these 2 ladies, they were dressed up like stripper cops, and they just come out of nowhere. I'm like walking with a group of people. It's probably like 5 of us, and then they just like directly singled me out, and they just put me in handcuffs. And they're demanding money from me. They're like, we're not letting you go unless you give us money. And I was
Fake
tripping.
cops?
Yeah, they're like girls, you know, like all those girls that dress up, like you have to like pay them to take pictures with them and stuff like that. I mean, it's Vegas. And then like they were like, I didn't have any money left, so I just put my last $20 in. And then they're like, so one of my friends that was with me, it was a girl. She ended up like paying them to like let me go. I felt like I was in Mexico, having to pay cops off to let me go.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. You got low key robbed by some females out there.
bro. They
Steve.
straight up robbed me.
Tripping. All right.
So
She's neat as hell, man.
You get one face down, one up, and then you look at your cards, and then you try to get 21 or as close to 21. If you go over 21, you bust, and then you can either hit, stand, you can split it.
Where's the king worth and the queen?
It's a 10. Kings, queens, jacks, or 10s, and then ace is either 11 or
1 or 11.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Okay. So what is this? This is my card, and I
that's
gotta
your card. And
check if I'm good or not.
And if you want to hit, you draw a card.
All right. So I go first. I want to hit.
So then you draw one. But you have to show it. You have to show the one that you hit. Yeah.
So that's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does it mean if I'm good?
It means you stay.
I'm staying, yo.
All right, I'm staying too.
All right, hold on. I can't do math right now.
2 + 2. All right, so I got 20.
You got 20?
Yeah.
All right, so I got 11, 16.
Yeah, 19.
19. You got 20?
Yeah, so that means I won this hand.
Cool. So, you know what? We'll pay up.
So right here, if I would have bet like $200, I would have gotten 400.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that simple. I mean, but you could lose money just as quick. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then we just keep on going. It's like
so this is also, it can be technique and also luck, a mixture of both, or mainly luck.
I mean, it depends on how much risk you want to take. Like usually, like if you look at like official rules or like strategies, they like tell you like at certain numbers, like when you have like a certain number with both hands, they tell you like just stay and wait it out because there's a higher chance that the dealer will bust than you like than them like beating your hand. So like there's a lot of like strategies to win. So I definitely recommend looking into it.
That's good. It's good comparison to like how you win in life, bro. You just gotta.
Yeah. I mean, but like obviously, if you have like a low hand, say like you have under 10, like obviously, like take a hit, whatever card you get is not gonna get you over 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Cool. So you go first if you want.
All right, cool. And then I'll hit, and then I'll stay.
Hit.
Staying. I got. What I get?
19.
19. No.
Yeah, 19 because this is
17.
10.
I got 17.
I got 19. Cool.
So you win that hand.
Nice. So you could have risked that right there. You could have gotten a 3 or something.
Yeah, but it's harder because there's more 10s in the deck than there is like because you have the 10, you have the jack, the queen, the king. So you have like 4 different cards you can get a 10 from, and then you also have the ace. But the ace will give you either a 1 or 11. You
play at the casino before?
Yeah, I played a couple times.
Nice.
Lost more money than I won.
Like you're playing against a dealer that works there, right?
So the dealer hands it out, and then we go from there.
That's
but,
cool.
Like, it's because usually when I play, like every time I'm up, I start betting higher amounts, and then I lose the money that I make.
Oh, so you get to it
instead of me like keeping like a low bet and just like slowly stacking up the money.
You can bet whatever you want.
Yeah, and there's a minimum bet when you go in there. Last time I went to the table, I think the minimum bet was like $10 per hand. Yeah.
Did you ever play the roulette?
No, I didn't.
I played that in Vegas. I really enjoyed that game, bro. It was fun, and you actually can win on. I think there's more potential to win on that. Maybe not. All right, you can go ahead.
All right, hold up. Okay. Stay.
You're staying?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, hitting. What is this? Let me think here. Hit. Again. Oh, I have to show the one I got?
Yeah, show the one that you just threw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if you want to hit again, you can hit. You can either count that as 11 or a 1.
Oh, hit again.
No way, you're about to hit again? That's like, well, that's already 10. I mean, but that's all you.
Hit again.
It's 11. You're getting lucky. You're looking at me like you just struck gold.
Got 20.
You got 20?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's see. 9, 10, 20. Yeah, you did 20, and I got 16.
Wow.
You
All right, you
just
want to
won
go to
that
casino
one.
now? I think I'm ready.
Yeah, he's ready for the casino.
I think I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah. So, you know, these little things like this, man, playing games sometimes can keep you out of trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Staying occupied.
Staying
Whether you're
occupied.
doing something productive.
Staying productive. She's about to start barking.
Definitely help you out.
She's about to start barking.
Sí.
Cool.
Gracias.
You forgot your card over there?
Yeah, I left it at Atlantis the other day. Gracias. Frosty. Dang. Something's wrong with her. She's always like that.
With him, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so back to that, you know, being occupied, staying occupied, and staying out of trouble. I feel like not just staying out of trouble, but sometimes not necessarily in trouble, but like we all have in our lives when we can build habits, and I feel like the hardest thing is to break them when they've been there so long. So like really focusing your time on other things.
Yeah, definitely. I just figured out. I saw this reel on like how to. It's some guy. He broke it down so smooth on how to solve a Rubik's cube. He's like, do like 1, 2, like 2 spins and 1 down. 2 spins, 1 down. 2 spins, 1 down. Then like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then like he just solved it out of nowhere. I was baffled. Yeah. Hey, but you know how to solve these?
You know, honestly, man, I know there's a certain way to get it done quickly, but I've never been able to figure out that like actual
The
rhythm or like
just
the
get it
correct.
down.
But like I've been able to get some sides done. I don't know if I fully completed the whole thing before. But I know these guys like Edson and Eric have always been having these, and they always figured it out, and they get it done. But it's definitely something that makes you use your mind a lot.
Yeah. Definitely looks like it.
Yeah,
Man,
brother.
I can't figure this out.
My boy's calculating.
Yeah, that's the math ain't
Making
mathing.
the math is not mathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a while since I've been in a casino, bro.
But yeah,
What's
we
the most-
definitely need to go to the casino.
What's the most you made?
I mean,
playing
I've lost more than I've made in the casino, but I've made more off of like sports betting.
sports betting?
Yeah, and sports betting, I'm up only like 300 maybe max. But like casinos, I'm probably down a couple hundred. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked betting for the UFC a lot because of the options they do on like DraftKings.
Uh-huh.
Like it's fun. It makes it like more entertaining, like watching the fights and knowing like you have this potential to win some money. And sometimes it was hard for me to even enjoy the fights as much because it's like
You're losing money. You're like my brother, bro. Like all he does is like, oh yeah, I know this whole betting system now. I just don't know the sport. I'm like, that's the whole point of betting. Like
Yeah.
you need to know what you're betting on to like make like a reasonable bet.
100%.
Otherwise, it's like all emotionally based unless like you're pulling up stats on like every game and like
Yeah.
for the season, the teams and everything, who's hot, who's not, and then going from there. I mean, but obviously like watching the sport and knowing it too like will help you out a lot.
No, for sure.
Making
Yeah.
educated bets.
Yeah. No, there's people who really dedicate themselves to that, and it's like just find what you want to dedicate your time to, and there's something for everyone. Like betting is something that people are deeply into. Like I've seen people on social media who have such a big following, and they create like subscriptions and everything for people to follow them, and people pay to watch and hear their betting tips. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Honestly, like that's coming back to like dedicating your time to something you enjoy. You know what I mean? Like there's something for everyone out there, and it's really important, in my opinion, to like go out there and find what you truly feel the drive, something that truly drives you and makes you be on your toes all the time. Like if you have a full-time job, once you're out of work, like try to do something you enjoy. Like it can be anything. It's just like people go out, and I honestly, it's something I've experienced. It's just we have the habits to really be comfortable. We want to be comfortable. We get out of work. And back in the day, like in high school, that's kind of how it was. We get out of school and enjoy, do whatever we wanted. I wasn't like you, bro. I feel like you're always like.
I was never home.
You were
like,
never home.
I would like this would be my day. Like I'd wake up like at I think class would start like at 8 or something. So I'd wake up like at 7, get ready, and then like school was like literally a block behind my house, so I could just like walk through the baseball park and be there. Yeah.
Trevor Brown, right?
Yeah, Trevor. And then I'd get there and then do my classes, and I'd stay like after school either to like hang around with some friends or like get ready to play like to practice for sports. And I would do sports all year round. So then I would just like do sports for like 2 hours, 3 hours. And then on weekends we would have like races or tournaments. So I would go do that. And then during the summer, like I wouldn't take a break during the summer. Like in the summer, I would go out there and like train more.
Yeah. And do you feel like
It was just that like all my whole high school. But like surprisingly, I always had time to do things. Like I would still go out to party a lot. Like I'd go like at least once a month. I'd go out and party.
Yeah.
And then like I would still have time for like girlfriends. Like I would like spend time with my girl or something, or like whoever I was talking with at the time. And then yeah, and then like the only thing, and then I would still like watch anime or like play video games because I used to still do that. And like
Right.
I'd balance it all like super well. Like even my grades, I was like super good. I was always like top of the class. And then
no,
yeah.
the noise on the thing's gonna go to the mic.
Oh.
Let's make a noise.
But yeah, and then I was like, yeah, I was always super busy. So I mean,
Yeah.
The only thing is I didn't really have time with like for like my family, because like my family would always go visit my dad in Mexico, and then I'd be like, I mean, I didn't want to visit him.
Right.
And then yeah, it's like other than that, like everything was pretty balanced.
Yeah, that's good, man. And that's honestly the thing in life. Like balance, sometimes can be like something people focus on a lot. Like balance in between life, like being at home and getting things done, like being active, getting out at home from your house. There's a balance between that I think is important. Like you just said, like you were never really home, but that kind of helped you balance things out? Like, you were, and like in moderation, it's good that you didn't go out a lot. Cause honestly, like growing up, I went out a lot. You know, like I said, I didn't really have someone to really discipline me and get me doing the right things and the right habits. So I think your mom was really good. I think your mom was really good at putting you guys into things that you didn't want to. And
I don't think that was it.
No?
It was more like I was just at home, and I was like, no, I was at school, and then one day, like, one of the coaches came out and like talked to like the whole class. Was like, you guys want to do this? You may like sign up, and then you guys can start. So I ended up doing that, and then like I just met people there that were like so supportive. Like, well, not extremely supportive, but they were just, they would bring up what they do other than the current sport, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm down to check it out. So I would like that day that it was like the end of like cross country season my freshman year, and cross country was done at the beginning of the year, and the following season opened up for like soccer and wrestling and basketball. And I was like, you know, like I didn't know like what I wanted to do, so I was like, and he's like, come check it out, you know, like I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I walked in there into the wrestling room, and then I saw the coach there, and I was just sitting down, and he's like, I said hi to him and everything, and then he was like, the people are getting into it, you know, they're like really like grabbing each other and like doing all kinds of things to like their bodies, and I was like, oh, you know, like this looks intense, you know, this is
wrestling.
Like, it's like basically you're fighting people, but without like throwing a punch.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And then he's
sport.
like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just here. My friend invited me, and my friend that invited me, I think he was the senior coach, like the senior team leader. And I was like, oh, right. He was like the captain, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, he's like, I'll get over here. And then like I got in there, and he's like, so he's like, yes. I took off my shoes, just went there like with bare socks and everything, and I just started getting down. And like I was impressed at like, cause like that was the first time like I would like actually like touch up on other men's bodies, you know, like like they'd be built, bro, like they'd be super muscular, like just like sturdy, like
hold on, you doing
stones,
what? I'm just
my
kidding.
guy, like
I'm just kidding. No, yeah, for
like
sure.
you know, like basically like, you know, if you're flexing 24/7, and I was like, this is intense, you know. And then like actually like the better you get at it, like the more intense it gets, and then just like 100%. And then like it really drove me to really like have a passion for the sport.
It's wrestling, and to this day you still like it, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
That's cool, man. And you know what, man, let me tell you, I did a little bit of wrestling in high school, like just the training that they do, and it's intense, man. Like even for high school like wrestlers, they do some intense like training. Like I think they say like wrestling has some of the most intense training. Like those some tough dudes, man. Those wrestling dudes.
Yeah, but, definitely. And then they're.
Do you feel like just like
it's like you do like a lot of push-ups, a lot of pull-ups, you do cardio, mix it all, and then like when you're on the mat, like you just don't rest like to learn a move, and then you're done. Like you guys like they go at it for like minutes and like probably like 5 minutes just like crazy. Going at it, you know, trying to pin someone, and then like and then it's even more intense when the person you're wrestling, when they know what they're doing, so they can counter or block what you try to do, so like no one gets anywhere, and then like you're just like struggling to like get points on them or like, you know, like pin them, so it's really hard.
Yeah, no, man. It's crazy because like you said, when you're in the moments there for like 10 minutes, you're constantly flexing your muscles. Like imagine like how tiring it is every time, you know what I mean? You've done it, so you know how tiring it is. But I was gonna ask you, bro, like growing up, I know you said, because I feel like we can relate a little bit with like not really having that father figure in life, you know what I mean? I know your father was around a little bit from what I've heard, but from what I'm listening is like people that you met outside of family, outside of from your house, maybe at school, are the ones who kind of helped you kind of have that drive and learn about those sports, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like when I was younger, I tried to play like basketball or do some kind of sports. But my father wasn't like too fond of it. You know, like he would like complain like, oh, like he doesn't need to do that or stuff like that. So like I wouldn't even like bring it up to have a conversation about. Yeah. But I did do like t-ball with my older brother for like a season, but that was it. And then like we never like. It was never like enforced on us or like even brought up to like, oh, do you want to continue doing the sport, or do you want to like play soccer or do something else or try boxing or basketball or whatever? And then like I was just like, whatever, you know. So Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's crazy because I can relate 100%, and I want to put this out there because I feel like we have so many people that are in our culture. You know, maybe Hispanics or whatever, Mexicans, right? Who've experienced the same thing. Like, we don't come from a culture. I feel like that was heavily invested. I mean, we do because there's boxers. We have I think boxing and baseball like as Mexico in Mexico is one of the big sports, right?
I think like soccer, boxing.
But I feel like being healthy, having like a workout routine, eating healthy hasn't been part of like our culture that much. So I feel like our generation kind of has like the opportunity to make a change in that.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, because the food, like, especially our mom, she's always cooking in bulk because we grew up a lot of us in the household. It was like 7 of us, like a bunch of siblings. And then she would just like make a lot of like spicy, like traditional Mexican food.
Hey, it's good. I like it.
It's good, but like, you know, like when you get down to like the nutrition, like healthy foods and not healthy foods, it's not always the best, but the best
spicy
food
like
to
I used to
eat.
grow up loving spicy food, but to this day now it does affect me with heartburn and acid reflux. So like I feel like as you grow, your body kind of acts differently, and maybe it can be from like all the add up spiciness like that added up in my body, like it built it up from my whole life eating so much spicy stuff that now my body doesn't like it, you know.
Yeah, your body.
Does that happen to you?
You get like heartburn.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like I've backed up from like a lot of spicy Mexican food. Like I'm really like sensitive to spicy food, whether it's like buffalo sauce or just like eating like chili peppers or like jalapenos or whatever. Like my body, like it just starts sweating, especially like around my
saw
nose.
that.
Yeah, especially like around my nose. And then when it's like mild spicy, like regular like mild wings, like I sweat like all around my nose, my cheekbone area, and then like I sweat like the back of my hair. Like
so it
like
affects you differently.
Yeah, it affects me that way.
Wow.
Yeah, super different.
I thought I was tripping, bro, because you're sitting there eating that.
No, it's normal. Like if you talk to my mom or something, like, oh no, he's always doing that.
No, I can tell now because of like our body is different. Like everybody's body reacts differently to certain things. And like when I saw you sweating, I was like, damn, you sweating. Then I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, no, man. You can still add a little spice to your food. You know, just we gotta do it in moderation, like everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, that's awesome. I'm glad that like you had some people in. I think that mic's probably gonna catch a lot of that noise from that, bro.
You think so?
I'm not gonna lie.
This thing is gonna
If you
trip
want,
me out,
like,
bro. I'm gonna have to want to figure it out one of these
Well, I'm
days.
chopping it up and talking. Put the mic down or put it on your shirt.
Here,
Chop
throw
it.
on my shirt.
Clip that thing on your shirt. I'm not trying. I don't like cussing too much. I'm not big on the bad words.
Yeah, we're Christians.
No, we praise the Lord in this house.
Yeah.
God bless you guys. But anyway, I was saying, it's like, I think if you don't have the right people at home to help you build good habits, try to zone try to zone out of it and try to find people out of work, whether you're going to school, whether you're at work. Don't be afraid to have conversations. Sometimes being antisocial is doing nothing but affecting you in a negative way. So I feel like being outgoing and being confident is really important to meet people, especially if you feel like you don't have the right people in your life. I feel like meeting people is very good, and if you meet people and you don't like the vibe, then just you don't surround yourself with that person. If you don't like the energy from somebody, maybe you need to cut them out of your life. Like sometimes it's hard because it can be your family, but it's important to wash out all the negativity out of your life if you want to have a good future. Like they do say, like we only live one time. You know, maybe we have something else, and it's not maybe. I do believe we have a beautiful place to go after this temporary life we have, but we only live on Earth so much, and it goes fast. Everybody says it, so you know I believe that. Surround yourself with the right people, and try to just create positive habits. Sometimes it has to start with you being in the kitchen and eating better. I truly believe that if you eat better and you make a routine of you staying active, I truly believe that it can be life changing, and that's what I want. That's what I want for people. My boy Robert started kicking it with us here very often, very often, and he just started cooking all the time, and I feel like he lost weight really quick. So that's what I really want that for people in general. Like, I don't have anybody I can think of that I don't like. You know, I love all people, and I want more positivity on this earth we have. You know what I mean? And that's really the reason this is something that I created here, this podcast. I want to help people really get out of any bad experiences that they're dealing with, to be honest, or help people grow. And surrounding yourself positive people. For example, Robert has good habits. Everybody in this house works hard. And I feel like you need to surround yourself with people who have a drive and work hard. That's even if you're not a person of a drive and you don't feel like you're a hard worker and you want that to change, sometimes it's just who you're around with. You might not be around people who have those same values and same dreams. But I'm sure you can relate, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Like, even if like you're surrounded around like if right now if you're in a current situation where you're surrounded about like negativity or like bad habits or you're just stressed out, even though like you're maintaining like your goals and everything, like don't just work on one part of it. You know, like work on all of it as a whole. You know, like don't just nitpick certain things of your life and say I'm gonna be better just because I'm working on only this one thing. Like you have to work on all of it, like continuously, to better yourself. So I mean that's something I would definitely recommend. Like work towards your goals in its entirety. Don't just partially do something and say you'll be okay.
That's honestly, I like the way you put it, bro. It's really like you don't want to be. Okay, there's just one I'm gonna sneak in there. You don't want to be half-assing anything. Like if you have a goal, like you said, you don't want to only put some effort into it. It's really hard sometimes to be disciplined and use your time wisely, especially if you're kind of drained at the end of the day. You get home and don't want to do anything. But I do believe that putting all your effort into one task that you really want to succeed on is really the best way to kind of spend your time. Because we all have a list of things we want to do, but in reality, we don't really work on that list if we have a big list. But positivity is really what I feel like will drive people. If you're living in a negative environment, it's unfortunate nowadays. We have so much information right on our phone to see, and people compare ourselves to others, and it can be really hard to be focused on something you want to do, especially if you're not secure, you're insecure, or you don't have the confidence to really start something. It all starts with who you surround yourself with and what you're consuming. So, my boy Robert's trying to get down over here with the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I can't figure this out. I mean, I'll get this down. It's going to frustrate me.
So, my boy over here is the type to be like, I'm going to get it done. Nobody's stopping me. And that's why I got my boy on here today.
I got to leave this alone, though. It's a bad habit.
There you go, bro.
If we get too into something
that you want to do with the hands or something.
Yeah.
This helps you. You can use these right here. These are
Let me see.
Some of my favorite
good
Japanese.
Good chi balls.
Pelotitas.
Yeah. These are soothing. They're like,
I like them.
It's like melody in your head.
I have these because my grandmother. The only reason I have these is because I have an old one that my grandmother left behind for me when she passed. And that's one of the only things I have from her. And it catches a lot of attention for me because of the little soothing noise.
Yeah.
All right, bro, you're gonna break it.
I mean, sorry,
but
yeah, it is soothing. Feels really nice. Feels like if you're under the sky, like right now you're outside and you're just looking at the stars. Feels like it would go perfect with that.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Like just meditating and maybe focusing your mind just on that noise, and all you're focusing on is moving those two balls. Nah,
You
nah.
getting a little personal
Uh,
there.
nah, I'm joking. Um, yeah, I think one big thing too about like having a clear head and being happy is like if you don't like working out or anything, try to meditate. Sit in silence, take deep breaths, clear your head, get in the sauna. Sauna is one of the life-changing things for me too. Sitting in there and that, forcing yourself to be in there and just make sure you're hydrated. Something that helps you stimulate your mind to another level where you're pushing yourself to do it, which is meditating. Because meditating, you have to force yourself like, to focus and really focus on your breathing and stuff. But these are really good for that, honestly. I feel like I hardly even use them. But like I said, it's like more of a memory with my grandmother too.
That's nice. I mean, my grandmas are still alive, and then I have a great grandma in Mexico. I mean,
That's crazy.
thank God she's still alive too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I
Yeah.
don't really have any handy downs like that.
My family is big, man. Like my mom's the youngest out of all of them, out of my uncles. My grandma had like 16 kids, but back in the day, I guess it wasn't as advanced like the healthcare.
Yeah.
So only 8 made it out of the 16. The others died as little
Oh.
babies.
Wow.
Yeah, and my dad has like over 20 kids, right?
You told me, yeah, he has a lot of kids.
Your dad
Yeah.
had multiple families too, or
Yeah,
no?
he had 2 families. He has like a total of like 10 kids and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy how common that is for our culture and our
Mexican parents, they leave a lot of kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I think it's time for us to make that change. And I think nowadays people our age or people who are like in their late 20s now, like people are our age,
Yeah.
the 90s people kind of that, and the younger ones too. Now that we can be hybrid schedules and like be at home more,
Yeah.
I've been learning and I've been hearing that people spend more time with their kids, like people our age now, more time than people that used to spend
That's
with their
what
kids.
one of my cousins does. I think he has like two kids, 2 or 3 kids, and that's all he does. Like he does his job, and then he tries to spend more time with his family. And then I think he's like a year younger than me. And then like people around our age, I don't think like they're like back in the day, like how our family used to like have children, like
Right.
like have them a lot, like one every year. Like
Yeah.
now, like it's significantly like dropped down. I don't
But
think I
they
know
really
anyone within my age group that has like more than like 3 kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, it's more quality time now, I feel like. More instead of quantity and so many kids, and they don't really have that quality time with their parents.
Yeah.
I think now it's like really good that people our age or like younger people like us have the time to spend quality time with their children, bro. Because I feel like that's really good because those kids are the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So how you feeling, man? I don't know how long we've been going.
I mean, I'm pretty good for right now. We can always pick up later. It's up to you.
It's been about an hour.
Yeah. We can
Finish
call
up
it a night and pick
finish
up
up.
sometime in the future.
We can finish up. I appreciate you being on with me, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me. I'm not really big into like throwing myself out there in social media. Like it's something I've like tried to do or like I want to like do it, but at the same time like my career drives me in a different way where it's like it's not really that calling. And then like if I were to be an influencer, I'm like I don't know what I want to do with it. Like I feel like I'd be one of those influencers that just bashes on like other influencers because I'm gonna point out all their errors and like tell them, have you ever seen Greg Doucet, like him? When he like, I feel like I'd be more inclined to that type of influencer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, honestly, the internet's for everybody.
Yeah.
Like if you feel like kind of critiques, what do they call it? Like even positive or negative things, like kind of people who kind of review other people, like type of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's like
cool,
or
okay.
like something like that.
Yeah, man. Honestly, there's something for everything. I'm gonna see this guy one day talking about my videos.
To give him some quick pointers, what to
Like,
do,
bro,
what
you
not to
doing
do.
this wrong.
You gotta change that game plan.
sometimes, but it's still
I think
open for
it's-
just to buy anything that I naturally do in my daily life.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, you're doing good, man. I appreciate you.
Thank
Doing
you.
good. All right, we'll call it a day, and yeah.
All right.